In Theta, the spur controls everything. The conversation is dominated by the spurg. Over the next 2 hours or however long they stay sober, you will lose intelligence. Enjoy Theta Thursday. Your hosts, Dawn and Rhea, Mifune, and some shitty guests.
At the beginning of the show.
Well, hello. My cams are kind of fucked, everybody. Bear with me because I have 3 people on camera, and that's never fun at times. So we're gonna go to this screen, and I'm gonna fix this while we are.
Hi, Mifune. What the fuck?
Guys.
How's it going, buddy?
It's going great. Who
do we got on tonight?
Well, tonight we have Ghoster, we have Mini Wolf, who is a Fat Beast streamer. We have Dawn, me, and Greg, and we have Dirk Stetille to talk about the Angler games.
It's the Anger games.
No, it's the Angler games. It is the Angler. No, it is the Angler games.
We rage out a lot
argument.
over these tournaments, but
no argument.
You know,
it is the
Angler
Angler
call
games.
It good. In the meantime, Jesus Christ, you were showing us a screen, and then
yeah,
you weren't showing us that screen anymore, I guess.
Yeah, because I gotta fit everybody's cam. Is this a black shirt Theta Thursday? It is indeed. I have my nightmare. Yes, it is. Because I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking pissed at CCP.
What? Why are you angry with CCP?
Maybe you just need an attitude adjustment.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Everyone's been angry. It's kind of exhausting.
You want me to put you across my knee, Mifune?
Mifune is like 16. He's angry at everything.
I cannot deny.
21. But he is angry at everything. All right. Well, welcome everybody to Theta Thursday.
Can you hear me now?
We've got. Yes,
I can hear you.
Now hear you, Plexus. We've got stuff, I guess, to talk about today. Did we introduce all our guests?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Vaguely.
Vaguely. There's people here who gives a shit, right?
The actual guest haven't had a chance to kind of introduce themselves and what they do in EVE Online.
Well, both of them have been on the show before, but for those of you who don't know, Mick Wolf, would you like to introduce yourself and how long you've been with Goonswarm? And then we'll go to Klex or Ghoster, whichever it is.
Klexos is a lot shorter than Ghoster.
Whatever. I thought it was Klexos, then when he turned, it said Ghoster on the
Let
back.
the person talk! Jesus Christ!
He's shorter than me, but he's actually not. I think we're about the same height. Hi. How's it going? I'm Minnie Wolf, and I have been playing EVE Online since January 2021, and I joined Goons in March last year, and I have been streaming EVE since about that time, and I basically became a super janky war correspondent and streamed a lot of Delta Squad Trasher fleets, and then the war ended, and I continued to stream EVE, and now I would like to continue to stream EVE. If the game goes cold, then I will become an Elden Ring speedrunner, and that is that's my intro.
So
and apparently she beats wives because she drinks good beer.
Liz! I guess if you're comparing me to Marlon Brando, I guess thanks.
What stage in his career, Marlon Brando, though, right? Because he kind of let himself go.
I did go to the same acting conservatory that he did, so
Where did he go? Juilliard?
Ella Adler.
I was actually gonna ask. You mentioned that you started playing EVE in January of 2021, so you're
in the middle of the war. Yeah.
You're actually quite a new player in the context of this show and kind of EVE Online generally. You've not been playing 2 years yet.
Nope, I have not.
And how are you kind of experiencing that as kind of a member of a bigger community in EVE Online?
Well, I've had overall a very good experience. I definitely credit Goons with my channel actually exponentially growing about 130% actually when Goons and Fat B found out that I was streaming EVE Online and that I was in the Imperium, and that was insane, and frankly I was not prepared for that, but I've done my best to ride it out, and it's a weird game, but I like it still.
You're
Even
doing
though-
something. You're doing
So
something
you're
special
enjoying
in
Eve.
your.
Cool.
You're doing something special on your stream there, Mini Wolf. There, last night I was listening to it. Could you tell everybody
Thanks
what
for
you're doing?
reminding me. I'm doing it again. I've read Empires of Eve, both volumes, on stream before, and after that practice run, several months back, I resolved that once I had a better camera and a consistent setup, I had moving junk going on. I had a car accident in the fall. There's just been a lot of moving parts in Muggle life, but now that things are chilling out, I can sit down and reread Empires of Eve again on stream.
Oh,
And then
so you're doing an
upload it to
audio
YouTube.
book.
I'm recording an audiobook.
It's really
I-
chill too. I had a good
Fun.
time last night.
I just gotta say, Muggle Life. Is this confirmation that we are doing a Harry Potter EVE Online crossover next?
Please shut up.
Yes,
Jesus.
I am. CCP is like me and two midgets in a trench coat the whole time. Yes, we are doing a Harry Potter crossover.
Wait, Minnie Wolf, have you ever seen BoJack Horseman? I just gotta make this. Have you ever seen that on Netflix?
I know the show.
Has anyone in the panel seen this on Netflix?
This
No.
is not going to go well.
No,
I am a
okay,
television
they-
show reference, Mifune.
So there was, long story short, one of the characters in the show started dating this guy that was like really, really obviously like 3 7-year-olds in a trench coat. And she didn't realize it for like the whole joke in the show is that she doesn't know it's 3 7-year-olds in a trench coat.
Oh God.
And she thinks it's like an actual adult, and she like has a drink with him, and he talks about adult stuff and everything. It's absolutely hilarious.
Sounds
Is it
really
Vincent
illegal.
Adult Man?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what.
Mifune watches. Mifune's cultured and watches television.
Ghoster, what are you about?
Yeah,
I'm eating
that's where
dinner,
I was
bro.
going.
I just walked in the door. Just
saw
got done
that.
with work.
I saw that
you know.
ballpark Frank that you were stuffing in
Yeah,
your
so
mouth.
I got some delicious bratwursts that my wife decided for whatever reason to put
That's a
ketchup
fucking
on.
hot dog. That's not a bratwurst. It's too small to be a bratwurst.
That
Bratwurst shape.
Dirk
That
in
is
his
a
cute
fucking
little
hot dog.
German accent. Say it again, Dirk. Say it again.
Bratwurst.
Can you grow me a
Uh,
little mustache while you're at it, Dirk? Jesus.
Wow.
Uh,
But no,
I
like,
got some
like
hamburgers on my
bratwurst should
plate.
be like foot long and
yeah.
chunky.
I'll bet you
Oh,
like
I
it
bet-
foot long, wouldn't you?
God damn it, Ghost, you fucking stole it. I was just about to fucking say it. And you fucking stole it from me. God damn it.
Hey, welcome to Theta.
You're all really just like being American over there with your hot dogs.
You're
Yes,
goddamn
and
right.
Your,
My bratwurst.
and your Stella Artois.
My cheddar bratwurst.
Stella Artois is Belgian, but no one cares about Belgium. So yeah, let's say it's American.
I know. I'm just saying that
They make the best
Stella
fucking
is
breakfast,
not
okay?
great here on the continent or anywhere on the
Which continent
continent,
are
or even in
I'm
Britain.
sorry. I'm sorry that we don't drink Guinness all day. All right.
Why?
Guinness is food. It's not a drink.
Yeah. There you fucking
oh.
go.
Guinness is pretty bready. I'll give that. I'm actually a fan of the
This is me paying my
IPA,
wife to go buy ice
so
cream.
you know.
Oh, you know what's really funny is the brewery I work at. We're brewing a couple IPAs.
You want to say hi to the stream? You want to be on live TV?
Live TV with Ghoster's significant other at
all right.
some point. maybe.
Don't swear for a minute, guys. I think we're getting juvenile content. Oh,
Yeah, we are officially
7-year-old.
PG-13.
She's homesick from school the last couple of days. She's got a temperature, fever.
Oh, she got
flu,
COVID.
whatever. No, tested negative for COVID, positive for the flu. I didn't know the flu actually still existed, according to the propaganda,
Yeah.
but apparently
Wait,
it's still
what?
a thing.
Of course the flu still exists. Jesus
No,
Christ.
but
I was kidding. It was a joke. It was a joke.
yo, it's ironic. I got sick like a couple months ago, and negative COVID test, negative flu test, negative strep throat test. I didn't know what the fuck it was.
I
There
could
are
have
many
diagnosed you.
viruses. Many viruses exist in the world.
I know. It was a joke. It was just a joke.
Oh no, we're taking the piss out of Mifune now. We moved on from you, Ghoster. Sorry.
So, all right, we're back to adult
But-
time on. Yes, I.
But
I
yeah, what
have
do you
a
do,
face,
Ghoster?
What do I do?
Yeah, what do you do in
Like-
Eve? What do you do in the community? What's your thing?
Oh, so lately I got extremely bored with all of the shit ass changes to Eve and decided to go the polar opposite direction of unsubbing accounts, and I actually resubbed a bunch of my Rorqual accounts, and I started shoving a lot of them into Ferox's, T2 Torp Bombers, and they're all on Dread trains right now. So
That's bold.
I started 12 boxing Eve again, just to try and keep myself entertained while I'm not playing other games or working.
Can I ask a very serious question?
Yeah.
Are you entertained?
When I get to play with fun and shiny things, yes. The Jeff deployments. I don't know if anybody is aware of what Jeff actually is, but
I'm a Jeff.
we've been burning our way across the wastelands of the southeast, and yeah, I've been throwing 12 Feroxes or 12 Torp Bombers at anything I can get my hands on, and it's been rather entertaining.
Okay, so you're still finding Eve quite fun then?
Only because I'm playing it my own way, probably the wrong way, and instead of unsubbing all my shit and yelling at CCP like I did when they did the Rourke changes and the blackout and all the other bullshit, I sent them. Well, I had 22 subs at the time. I unsubbed all but 2 accounts and sent them nasty hate mail 20 times in a row. It didn't make a difference. They're never going to listen to the player base again. They're going to do what they want. So I said, fuck it. I can't not play the game because this is where all of my friends are. And I play for you guys, not because I actually enjoy the game currently.
I think that's really
oh God, Sanchki's here.
Sanchki's here, but is muted. But yeah, no, I think that's a very interesting thing to say, considering that I still stick around everything for exactly what you say. A good chunk of my friends are playing this game, or interacting with this game in various ways. I do stuff as a diplomat for the Imperium. I do stuff as an editor at INN. I'm helping run the Anger games, which we'll get onto a bit later.
Yep.
I'm really engaged in the not playing Eve community.
I mean,
And
I started playing Scum.
it's a
with
big
Greg.
thing.
Only way to play Eve.
You know, we started playing Scum. What was that? About a month and a half, 2 months ago, Greg. I mean,
Something like that.
We played the shit out of Scum. I started playing Planet Crafter. I don't know. I saw it on Steam the other day. Got hooked on it for a couple days, but I keep coming back to Eve, not because I enjoy this status of the game, but because I can't talk to all my friends about fun, cool shit if I'm not engaged in this game.
Welcome to the show, Sansky. Fix your
Sanchki,
fucking
my boy,
hair.
how are you?
I'm sorry.
Do something with your hair.
Oh,
I
there's
just
that
got
beautiful
done
face.
Oh
having
yeah,
some
that's right.
Crazy
Yes.
intercourse.
That's right. Sanchi's on to be like the attractive one.
Sanchki,
You're
you
not
just had crazy
You
intercourse.
just make my day every day. You know that?
I'm just saying, it's like that, like, I don't know, high school boy, like 18-year-old high school boy charm. I don't
Just
know.
fell down the stairs and hit his head. Charm.
Sanchki,
I mean-
did you just say you just got laid?
Absolutely not. That was a horrible lie. I'm sorry.
I mean, after Mini Wolf and Ghoster, we have to like go to Sanchki to ask, "Hey, Sanchki, what the fuck do you do in this game? Like, what keeps you engaged in EVE Online?
Damn.
Give us the very quick and dirty. What the fuck?"
So top reason number one is spreadsheets. I'm a spreadsheet lover myself. Reason number two is specifically Slavbach Ball. He's always throwing fleets out there that are just genuinely fun. I'm losing a ton of money because we're just burning through shit, but it's fun, right? You know, I never whelped a Proteus before. I thought that was too expensive, but now that I don't care about the game, kind of taking a different approach, you know? So yeah, that's why I'm in the game. You know, the second, the spreadsheets are no longer profitable, which in the past couple weeks it's been coming to that case. Or two,
I cashed
you
a
know,
fuckload of Plex out.
yeah, you know, or number two, Slavbach Ball finds these new fleets that we're taking out boring, or Pappy no longer engages us, then yeah, then I have no reason.
Hey, dudes.
I mean, I unsubbed all of my accounts right after the price change, and I went on a beach trip. When they came out with the price change, that was like 2 hours before I had to leave to drive to the beach. So I had already finished packing. I was like, all right, I got 2 hours to kill. Let me talk to some people about this fucking stupid ass price change, cancel all my accounts, whatever. I come back from the beach trip, and I'm like, well, Eva's boring as fuck anyway. Like, I gotta find something new to do, right? So here I am with fucking 12 billion ISK, liquid ISK, wanting
It's
to...
not it.
What... I'm sorry I'm not space rich, alright? God damn, we haven't had FC pay in, like, months. But...
Oh, it's back though. If
yes,
you're a
I
skirmish
know.
commander, check your things because
Shush.
stuff.
But anyway, so I had 12 bill liquid, and I was bored out of my fucking mind. And I all of my accounts are on the 3-month thing, so I got like 2 months to kill on all of them, pretty much until they're out. So what did I decide to do? I injected them all into Leshaks, and I've been flying around in 5 alts in 4 Leshaks and a Kikimora, and I've just been solo reffing structures for Jeff. Like, I've just been doing shield timers without even requesting a fleet for Tort Bombers, nothing.
Fuck
I've
yeah,
just been-
that's what I've been doing.
I've been doing... Well, the thing is that I have so many
That's perfect
Netflix...
fun.
So I have so many Netflix and YouTube shows that I've been meaning to watch that I haven't been able to, because, like, when I watch TV, I like to watch TV and game at the same time. And I haven't been able to find, like, a nice, quiet gaming activity to do while watching TV. And you know what's great? Having all of my Leshaks and Evo preview on one monitor, and then having Netflix on the other. You know, because I can almost get it back to the old days of sitting in Oracle on a spot rock and watching Netflix. But this is as close as that I can fucking get.
I have to use this as a fucking segue, Mifune. So what you're saying is that you're paying both the Netflix price increase and the CCP price increase.
Yes.
And you're enjoying
I
it.
never thought of that.
Yeah.
Then again, I do not pay for the Netflix. That's mom and
Mifune,
dad's
you are
shop.
single-handedly
You-
the one
you-
making inflation, you know, possible.
Now I heard rumor with the Netflix. Apparently they're increasing their price because they're going to be showing full penetration.
No,
Full penetration.
If
So
you know what,
the-
if Netflix had a prawn section, they would make hand over fist money.
They would. I believe so.
I
The
like
whole
this.
thing was that Netflix.
I didn't realize that you were such a shellfish enthusiast.
Yeah, I like prawns.
So Netflix initially announced that they were going to crack down on people sharing their account password, and that caused an initial unsub of a lot of people to Netflix. And then Netflix goes, well, we're going to increase the prices to combat the loss of subscribers. And then even more people dipped out because fuck the price increase, right?
Oh,
Like-
whoa. Greg here showing a free Zenuria. Zenuria is free. Have you not read his Reddit AMA?
He is not
Zenuria is free to
Yeah.
say whatever the
This
fuck he wants
channel.
nowadays.
And we are not going to talk about it.
Why are we not going to talk about
There
it?
is other
Sure.
news though.
Per direction from upper aboves, we are not going to talk about it.
We do have other news
Oh.
this week.
We
Talk
do.
about my Reddit post. I made
Did-
a good meme.
You have
Oh,
did
really?
you?
Share it. Send it to me. I'll shove it up on screen.
I mean, if we can't talk about one CCP controversy for this week, we can talk about all of the others, which, I mean,
How do you
Mifune
say?
was
Wait,
kind of
how do
heading
you
on
pronounce controversy?
that. Controversy.
No, totally
Say-
not.
Hey,
Dirk,
Dirk,
you're
can
wrong.
you say aluminum for me?
I can't because that's not a word.
It is.
Minimum.
Aluminium. But here we are. You know, we've got these CCP controversies going on.
Controversies. You're gonna have to
What?
say that one more time so that we can all say it with you, so that I
Dear
can start saying
Lord.
it this way too.
Controversy. It's easy.
Controversy.
Controversy.
I haven't heard anything.
Controversy?
Yeah, that's what he means.
That,
but-
that's what he
I'm already
means,
lost.
but he's British.
yeah, he's from the
Oh.
old world.
No, see,
Controversy.
you could summarize British people by the fact that they invade so many countries for their spices, yet use jack shit in their own fucking food.
Yeah.
You have literally no fucking clue, Mifune. So go the fuck to bed.
I'm sorry,
I
fish and
guess.
chips. Fish and chips are bland as fuck in Britain, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, maybe
They
in Britain,
own-
but
they
fish
have
and
Mars
chips in general
candy.
is delicious.
Come across here and tell us that about actual fish and chips, and you
Did you
might
guys-
have a different opinion.
Are you
Did you
inviting
guys
me
hear
over, Dirk?
the,
Can we party?
We
Did
can
you guys hear-
absolutely party if you come over here.
They're taking the
Make
vein
it
out of
or
that
close
chocolate
on.
bar. Did you guys hear that?
Oh yeah, Snickers. They're
Okay.
removing the big veiny dick vein from their chocolate bars.
Wait,
Wait,
really?
What?
What are
Swear
they
to God,
thinking?
man, there's a real news article about it.
Who said wait really? Like it
They-
like
Are you
it's
honestly
disappointment.
surprised?
No, I am surprised. Why would they remove that? That was the biggest selling point.
Veiny triumphant bastard!
What?
Vinegar does not go on fish and chips, soda mom.
Yes, it does.
No.
On
Vinegar
chips,
does
you
not.
put
Lemon
malt
goes
vinegar
on.
on.
No, you do
On
balsamic
the chips.
vinegar.
No, you
do
put the lemon on the fish and the vinegar on the chips.
Okay, well, lemons
Like-
just get well. That kind of is a so. The reason why you do balsamic vinegar and lemon is because lemon's the acid, balsamic vinegar is the base, and therefore you make water. So you're literally just pouring water on your fish and
No,
chips.
this
Alright,
is why
Mrs.
you
Science.
don't put vinegar on it. You just put lemon.
Lemon's disgusting as a topping. Okay,
Hey Dawn,
Ghost is putting up propaganda.
lemon's only
How's-
good with a shit ton of sugar.
hey Dawn, how's Goon Cruise 2023 coming along?
Oh, that's right.
Pretty good. I'm trying to find a
No floating
a
petri
group
dishes,
agent
please.
to do it.
It's the only
No.
reason I brought it up, so Dirk could call it a petri dish.
A
Is it gonna be like the
floating
Love
petri
Boat?
dish.
You could like shoot episodic television on it and have it like the Love Boat. Would you
Yeah,
be
so you can get a
Julie?
film crew. Yeah.
Yeah, would you be Julie Dawn or would you be Captain Stubing?
We can't see that on this stream, can we?
I
What?
don't know.
That is a dated reference, and I need context.
Oh, there used to be this old show called The Love Boat, and every episode they'd have like people that would come on to fall in love, and it would be different celebrities from other shows.
Oh, hold on. They got that fucking Oh god, he's taping it to
Hold on,
his
there's a
mic.
hurricane blowing through. Hold on.
Oh god.
Uh,
Anyway,
Zenaria is
Truth.
free.
Hurricane effect.
didn't they isn't there that fucking what's the name of the fucking TLC show that they put on Netflix? The one where they have the celebrity couples come on and they start dating the other like celebrity
Faces
couple?
of Death. Oh no, sorry.
It's
Wrong
fucking
show.
weird. I don't know. I saw that on Netflix earlier this week and I thought that's just weird as fuck. It's like you have a couple that comes on the show and they date another person from another couple.
Oh God, it's
Like
Whoa, check. Guys, Avon's
Avon,
here.
do you even log
Oh
in
my
anymore?
god.
Holy shit.
Is your house
You
fixed
even
yet?
Eve, brah?
Do you even Eve, bruh?
P.S. Fix your ESI, please.
It's severely broken because CCP can't code.
Look, I'll tell you what. In the partnership Discord, I cannot tell you how many of the Eve third-party developers.
How do you get in the partnership Discord? I don't want to fucking check that out.
You have to be a partner.
Oh man, how do you be a partner? What do you
can
got to
apply.
do?
Cowboy hat and a horse, and you ride around and tame some bulls.
No, that's a
You ain't got a
partner.
No, that's a partner.
Yeah, there's a D in partner.
Oh,
What's
partner.
happening right now?
Anyway,
So what's
how's your
happening?
cat?
is
There's a
that-
lot of
She's fine.
spurging.
Yeah, this is
screen.
kind of
This
like
is Theta.
normal.
This is Theta.
Hey,
Anyway,
listen, hard
Anyways,
news, hard
hey,
serious
hey,
news
well,
only, boys.
Like I
If I
have a very
actually watched
serious.
this show, I wouldn't do stupid idiot things like go on the show. I am having fun.
Well, that was weird.
I have a very serious answer to Dawn's question, which is that this is Theta Thursday's response to the 20-minute rule. Only Theta Thursday can't count, so they don't understand that it has to end in 20 minutes.
No, there is no dawn rule. It should be 20 minutes of Eve time. Guaranteed at the beginning of the show. That's what we should
Well,
do.
I mean, you're part of the management here.
I
Make it
know,
happen.
but I'm trying to let people have fun.
I gotta take my shoes and socks off to count to 20. I have to take my pants off to count to 21, but I only get to 20 and a half.
Oh, God. All right. So Dawn, what would you like to talk about?
Well, I mean, I feel
There's
like
been
we've-
news. There actually has been news, Dawn.
There has been some news.
Oh my god.
I mean, I heard you guys
talk about the news.
There's
Well,
been
I
Eve
heard you
Online
guys-
news for the first
Sounds like a
time.
fucking
in
tuberculosis
weeks.
ward in here.
Sorry,
for
I
fuck's sake.
got pneumonia right now too.
So I
Push
heard,
the cough
I
button.
heard that
There's a cough button.
Obviously when everyone's talked to
Welcome to
death
trying
about
to
the
make
price changes,
Dawn
I'm just gonna keep
talk
talking until you
about
guys stop.
I'm listening, Don.
God. So I know you guys talked about the price changes already, and I think a lot of other shows have talked about it to death. We are against it. There you go. That is our.
I'm not against it.
Shut up, Greg. No one cares.
No, look, I fucking
no one
I
cares.
talked to PCP. I did. I talked
God.
to this guy. What's his? Hang on, I wrote his name down.
PCP.
Oh dear
I
Lord.
talked to CCP. This Hilmar, Hilmer.
Hilma.
I wrote his
Hilmer.
name down.
Hilma.
Anyways,
Homeowner.
so he says that it's the biggest thing ever in the history, the absolute history of gaming, not just fucking EVE Online, but the history of gaming, the biggest thing ever.
We
And,
literally talked. Well, I was going to say, literally, we talked last week with Jay, who was a fun guest. We always love having him on. And we were talking about what do we hope happens at FanFest coming up. And he even said they need to have something big announced at FanFest.
Oh, this is big,
to
Don.
keep
This is
people
big.
on, right?
Well,
CCP.
But they announced this price change. We'll get there, Greg. Okay, but I'm not done.
The price change. How much is it?
It's another $5 a month if you pay per month. It's like $1 or $2 a month if you do like the big old year or 2 year long packs.
It's a 33% price increase on the cost of a 1 month subscription, and it does steadily decrease from there. Like it becomes a 29% increase for the cost of a 2 month, which is a new increase, and then it becomes a 27th.
I think it gets down to like
increase
15 or 20% or
3
something like that.
If you end up going with the 24-month subscription package that they've introduced as a new thing, just as a thing, you can't make a 24-month subscription right now. But if you go with it in the new paradigm, you end up paying like $1 a month, $1 US a month, more over 24 months. So every month your subscription is going to cost $1 more rather than $5.
Yeah, but who wants to pay for 2 years in a row? Anyways, so
I mean,
it's just-
why would you
I
pay
think
for 2
it's-
months in a row? That's a big question.
I know, right?
Why
No, I
would
think it's
somebody
just-
pay for 2 months, 2 years
No,
in a row?
2 years in a row.
is,
I think it's ironic that we were literally talking about it last week with Jay that they have to have some big announcements just to justify keep playing the game normally at the normal price. And now they're like, we're going to increase the price, but FanFest is gonna have some really big stuff, guys. And we're like, I sure fucking hope so, because I don't think you are.
Well, they are.
Did
I
we all
talked
see
to
the
Hilmar.
video? Did we all see the video that CCP sent out about the power of friendship?
Oh,
It's like our friends
the psychological study they did, yeah.
That's a fun one.
That one's pretty fun about making friends and how the internet can help you bond with people. It's a pretty nice video if you haven't seen it.
They can't.
You want to know what other video
Not
CCP
watching
made
it.
that was
I don't
really
feel
good?
connected to any of you assholes.
CCP
You know
made
what?
a music video called "Harden the Fuck Up," and
I
it seemed to
remember
have gone
that.
the wrong way.
When did they make that music video?
I don't
Just
remember, Dirk.
8
Why
years
don't
ago?
you enlighten me?
It was somewhere in the region of like 2010, if memory serves.
Back when,
12 years
when the
ago.
sky was still blue and the grass was still green and the
yeah.
spaceships were still great.
Spaceships were still great.
But also somebody just mentioned I think it was Minighost who said that they produced this new video about how EVE Online is a friendship machine and stuff like that.
It is
Friendship
they-
is the best
It's
shit.
emotional
They-
blackmail.
It's a friendship
and-
grinder now.
And they'd emailed it out to everyone. I just want to point out that this has CCP Ghost research in it. And CCP Ghost was presenting this to us at EVE Amsterdam in 2018.
Is that the guy that got hit by a bus?
Oh no, he's still there.
Oh, thank God.
He's still there. He's in the thing. He's doing stuff at CCP. He's doing player analysis and kind of trying to figure out how players react to different things and how the whole player interaction works. But yeah, it's a big deal where CCP Ghost, who was who'd done a bunch of research and presented it in 2018, still hasn't had his research worked upon by developers at CCP. We're still here talking about the same shit without any movement. What the fuck is going on?
So I do want to point something out here. Mini Wolf, first of all, love the meme. But something I did want to bring up was I did a little bit of research into the Pearl Abyss stock drop.
The China mobile
so
game, yes.
it actually,
Yes.
and this, I want to say this because it doesn't actually have to do with Eve. And it sounds weird. Right? So
But they could be not tanking if they made good decisions regarding
Right.
EVE Online.
So the
Or, you know,
the misconception
endorse them on, like, investors are leaning on CCP for inane reason. Well, I mean, it's not inane to them; they just want money. But if
Right.
they were
Investors aren't leaning on CCP. Pearl Abyss would be leaning on CCP. The investors lean on Pearl Abyss because Pearl Abyss are the owners of CCP, right? Like,
yeah, but
that's kind of how the pressure goes. The
wanted
investors
to-
lean on the company that is a public offering, and
I-
the company that is owned by the company with the public offering get leaned on.
All right,
That's
well,
more
It's
I
a
want it-
cascade effect.
I wanted, if I wasn't interrupted by Dirk every 5 seconds, I wanted to point out that the stock drop that happened this week on Pearl Abyss was due to the was actually due to the release of Black Desert Online Mobile. And
That
it's-
sounds awesome. How does that work?
and its release in China. And it got a lot of hype from Pearl Abyss investors because it is the, I believe, 5th Korean MMORPG to ever be accepted and approved by the Chinese government for release within China.
What are the other
Please no
four?
white knight for CCP, Mifune, please.
What? No, I'm not. I'm
What are the
not
other four,
being
Mifune?
like, I'm not. Hold on. I'm not being like a CCP sympathizer or anything. I'm just trying to give the facts here of what actually fucking happened. Right? So
yeah, breaking the narrative, Mifune.
it released in China, and I believe it was like #1 on the Chinese App Store for literally like an hour. And then
For an hour?
Yeah, and then
And it dropped to 75th.
It dropped to
overall.
75th overall. And
Now, what kind of
investors were
choice
not
do they have
happy.
in China, Mifune, with their gaming? Like, do they have like a vast array of choices the way we have in like the Western world, or are they limited to the number of apps that they can?
So
play?
in China, they are limited when it comes to gaming in China. Every single video game in China has to be looked at and approved by a department within the state's government. So the entire Chinese government as a whole has an entire division dedicated to approving or denying content that is not made in China. And that includes video games. And so a team of people had to sit down. They had to look at the code for the games. They have to look at the content in the games, and they have to either approve or deny it. And let me tell you, there's a lot of things out there that get fucking denied. Like
what?
For example, World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft was denied for almost 15 years.
There's actually there's a question in Twitch chat that I would like to ask you, Mifune, especially because you brought up the stock dive. How does the release of Black Desert Online Mobile affect the stock of PA, especially if they have access to Chinese markets with it? Like, what is the real import? What's the importance of Black Desert Online Mobile to Pearl Abyss's income, their general process?
So
because
investors
they've gone from #1 to number 75 in China.
Investors initially, when Pearl Abyss approached their investors with Black Desert Online Mobile, the investors got very excited because the microtransactions if you haven't, the microtransactions in Black Desert Online are very, very heavy, as it is with a lot of other Korean MMOs out there. It is very, very invested into the microtransactions.
It's pay to win. Microtransactions.
It is. It really
Microtransactions are awesome.
And
it's such a good feeling when you spend like $2 and you get that little ding in your phone, and it's like, oh, I got coins or whatever.
The Chinese microtransaction market in gaming is even heavier than, say, the Korean or Japanese markets. The Chinese government taxes gaming companies when it comes to microtransactions and all that, and it makes a substantial amount of money for the Chinese government with microtransactions.
Okay.
And so
how does this impact EVE Online and CCP games?
It doesn't. The reason I bring it up is because the same day that Pearl Abyss stock dropped was the same day they announced the price increase for EVE Online. And so everybody jumped the gun and said, oh my god, Pearl Abyss is losing money because of CCP, and that's not fucking true. That's why I wanted to bring it up.
I mean, I don't know about
it. Nobody said that.
Because I think it's important to make fun of Pearl Abyss. As it is also important to make fun of,
Greg's mom.
Greg's mom, anything, any institution of power that is contributing to us getting screwed over as a player base should be mocked mercilessly.
Hellmouth.
At every possible opportunity.
There is literally 0 point at which the stock market for Pearl Abyss stock responds to a CCP price change that quickly. People just aren't set for it. That would be a 2-day change at least.
No, stock prices can change very quickly.
All right, so these words come out of your mouth.
Subsidiary company, they're not working that quickly, Don.
Okay, someone asked, who are all these people? They're nobodies. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So this time next week,
I'm Ghoster. Nice to meet
how many of us are prepared to say, I'm sorry, CCP, you were right. Here's my $5.
Are you referring? What are you referring to there?
Well,
Greg, is the thing
FanFest
gonna happen in a week?
Dude,
FanFest isn't until like 2 weeks.
No, it's
FanFest is next week.
Yeah,
Is
it's May
it?
7th, Dawn.
Oh, I thought it was 10th.
It's going to be the biggest. It's going to be apparently the biggest thing ever released. Not even in the history of EVE Online, but the history of gaming. I said it.
Whoa.
History of gaming.
I'm gonna give you the quote from CCP Paragon. The quote is that at FanFest 2022, the first FanFest in 4 years, apparently CCP are going to give us an update that is probably one of the largest content updates CCP has ever done.
The history of gaming.
Actually,
whoa, that's a direct quote from CCP Paragon on his Ask Me Anything thing that happened last Friday.
The one they threw to the wolves?
Yeah, they threw him under the bus. They said it's your job. They were all at the bar, right?
Yeah.
It was Friday night after work.
He was on holiday. And he got called
Easter
in to do that.
Do you think
that was so
do you
shitty.
think CCP can actually follow through with bringing us the largest game update content ever in a video game ever? Or do you think they're going to misappropriate the funds before they make it that far?
They're going to snort it?
Okay, first up, we need to be very clear on what we're talking about here. Paragon's point was probably one of the largest content updates CCP has ever done. Not like wider gaming or anything, just talking about like what CCP have done with EVE Online. Like there's limitations on that automatically. But holy shit, either way, do we really think that CCP are gonna at FanFest?
No.
They're gonna put it up their nose for sure.
No.
What's coming in this big thing?
There better be like
I'm gonna tell
a
you
new
right
region
now.
that's not got any wormhole mechanics. If they make another fucking thing with wormhole mechanics, I'm gonna fucking scream. Because
come on, Dawn. They're gonna open up Jove space finally.
They already have their own freaking like. They have 2 regions that have wormhole shit. Go
I know
find
exactly what they're
something
doing.
else.
I talked to my buddy Hilmars or whatever his name is. I know exactly what's going on.
Hilmeth.
Yeah, they bought the rights to all the entire Justin Bieber music catalog, and it's going to be in the new game music. You can't turn it off either, so it's going to be Justin Bieber every time you log in.
I could deal with that. Some of his songs are catchy. I could deal with that if I had to. Baby. Oh, no,
Love you, Justin.
Wait, whomever did not know about this, because I've been waving it around since a friend found it for me in a Philly thrift store. I have this ancient artifact, which is a copy of 2003 EVE on a disc.
Does it work?
God. What is a disc?
It's this. It's a thing that looks like that.
That's actually super valuable to collectors.
There's a thing about Jove space in here, and I've never heard of Jove anything ever.
Have you ever looked at the map like in game? And there's like this cluster of unconnected space at the top near like branch. If you go into EVE Online, you can see it right now. That's Jove space.
So the thing is that
that's the devs' playground.
Jove Space used to be a place for CCP to test things, whether it be new mechanics,
it still
new
is
graphics. But whenever has CCP used Jove Space in the past 5 years?
Every AT going, just as a start.
Other than the AT, which could easily be hosted back on Thunderdome.
Other than the AT. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna stop you right there, just as a vague lead into the tournament shit, because the AT could not be hosted on Thunderdome and still have the meaning that it has, because the entire point of the AT is that people put a ton of effort and a ton of time and a ton of resources into the AT. Even a mediocre AT run costs somewhere in the region of 40 to... somewhere in the region of 40 billion-isk on the main server at current prices. An Alliance tournament run. A team making a play to do the Alliance tournament well. It takes somewhere in the region of 40 billion-isk to actually do that properly. And on Thunderdome, tournaments have no real meaning. I know this because I'm currently running a tournament on Thunderdome, and it's a ton of fun, and it gets a bunch of people involved. But there's no real impact in terms of the sandbox.
No rare ships, no special modules. Like when they're doing the AT, they are using officer mods that somebody got versus like.
Right, like, yeah, exactly. We buy officer mods, we may run Abyssal module rerolls on those officer modules, right? There's a ton of potential loss in terms of what players have spent time doing and creating, and then what players throw away in the tournament by throwing at events. Like, you can't say that the AT is the same as the Anger Games or the same as any other tournament, because the AT happens on Tranquility, and it's all about shit that was made on Tranquility.
What is this Angler Games that you speak of, Dirk?
That's where you can see Guppins and Ely and Lady Scallop and
none of those.
Pro Grouper Legend play Lady Scallop.
I heard that that if somebody wants to watch the Angler Games is it qualifying? It's coming up pretty soon, isn't it, bud?
So what's going on with the Anger Games? The Anger Games, just to give a brief overview, is a 7 versus 7 team-based tournament. Competitive play in EVE Online. It's happening on the tournament server Thunderdome. We've been doing practices and teams have been prepping for the Anger Games for the last few months. This weekend coming, literally like, I don't know, like 40 hours from now or something like that. I'd have to check. But 15:45 UTC, we are going to be live on CCP's channel, broadcasting the first of the Anger Games feeder rounds.
That's 1945 Eastern Standard Freedom Time Zone.
I'm gonna trust whatever Greg says on that shit because I work in UTC. But point is that
not all of us are perfect.
We've got a bunch of alliances who are trying to fight their way through to the main tournament, which is why we have the feeder rounds. They're doing group stages, so they'll be fighting a number of teams to make sure that they get the very pinnacle of their group. And it's going to be a ton of fun because, yeah.
It'd be awesome to be able to watch it like on TV or something.
For like, what, 15:45 through 21:45, we're talking about 4 hours of actual EVE Online 7v7 PvP. It's a bunch of small gang PvP live streamed on CCP's channel.
Wait, we can watch it right here?
You can watch it on CCP's live stream channel. It's going to be great.
Oh, that's fucking great, man. What is CCP's channel? Just CCP? Like ccp.twitch TV?
It's
Twitch TV?
It's twitch.tv/CCP Games, I think, is the full thing, but I will double check that.
I think actually they just use the EVE Online one. But...
Oh, look at Fernock Thorns in chat. Hey, buddy, if you want to come on, come and say hello.
You want to speed run Theta Squad? Come on, bro. Hop in. Let's go.
All right, so it's legitimately just twitch.tv/CCP. That's it. But we're going to be there. It's going to be a ton of fun. We're going to have player commentators. We're going to have a lot of ships blowing up. Who doesn't like ships blowing up in EVE Online, right? The Anger Games is a ton of fun. It's a tournament, 7v7, like I say.
Now, what does CCP get out of this, and what do you get out of CCP?
So that's an interesting question. I want to say first up, this is just the feeders. When we get to the main event in about a month's time, we're going to be doing the Anger Games across 3 weekends. Players and player teams who participate will be competing for Plex prizes, skin prizes, maybe a couple of other things if we can manage to make that work. What CCP gets out of this? CCP have helped us with providing a little bit more Plex to the prize pool. and they're also giving us access to the exclusive victory skins from the Mordu's line. So you know those skins that were just for the AT last year? The Anger Games has access to some of those, so we're going to be able to reward teams with those as prizes. But what CCP gets from this is us doing a tournament on CCP Games Twitch.
On Omega accounts, mostly.
No.
Guys, I have a question. If you have an alpha account, can you vote in the CSM election?
No, you have to be Omega.
What?
You have to be
Omega.
When,
Omega.
is
to
the,
vote.
when are the
More people are
elections?
not allowed to-
I have Omega
more
until
people are not-
June.
More people are not allowed to have voice. It's Cardinal sin.
Many will find sub you for a fucking vote.
Where's
Phrasing.
the right?
Thank you.
I got stacks of Plex. It's okay.
The
One more
elections.
on the pile. It's not a big deal.
Here's another question. When you figure that out, Dirk, when is the state ballot going to be ready?
Okay. So first up, the voting period for CSM 17 is happening the 7th to the 14th of June.
You push the button, Furnock, but you gotta get in here first.
As for the state ballot, I'm not really tied into when or who is dealing with the state ballot. The state ballot will be ready when the state ballot is ready. You will be told when the state ballot is ready. But yeah, voting for CSM happens between the 7th and 14th of June.
Okay, I think I have my Omega until June 23rd. I have to double check. Yeah. Good.
I
just
think-
resubbed one account. I unsubbed all my other accounts. I'm like, I can't afford this shit.
I haven't subbed them yet, but
I've got a really interesting question for Mini Wolf.
Interesting.
Why are you so worried about when the voting happens for the CSM? Especially if you're looking at an account that is going to be basically just unsubbing eventually, right? It's going to have expiry on its recurring subscription. Why are you so worried about when the CSM is going to happen if you're not interested in resubbing that way?
It's not that I'm worried about it. I just I legitimately was not sure when the voting was. I would like to put in my vote just for whomever is running on the Delta Squad platform and make my voice heard. Now, that said, I don't think it's fair to just be like, oh, alpha players don't matter. None of them matter, because like maybe they kind of do, according to some people. I don't know.
They're second-class
like
citizens,
saying-
okay?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's like saying
They're poor
people who
because
don't
they're
own
poor.
property should
They're
be
poor
able to vote.
people.
Yeah,
Poor people don't vote in enlightened
I-
societies.
I'd actually like
Oh, well,
to
of
go. I'd actually like to go around the room with a very, very quick question.
No, time out,
on
Dirk.
the
No.
Time out.
on the
Dirk.
Alpha Clone question.
We've got
Furnock Dorn, welcome to the stream.
Well, this will be my official announcement that I'm running for CSM. I have
let's fucking go.
Damn, bro.
I'd
announced.
I'd like to show you my campaign website. I will link it in the chat.
Yes, please.
Oh fuck yeah!
I love how I announced my running last year, not even last year, 2 weeks ago, and I didn't get this fucking standing ovation.
Leaded by a moderator
Fucking-
who's being silenced here.
No, I got it. Hang on.
Mifune, none
He,
compared to
no,
the Furnock
he
Dorn.
got caught by a bot.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just assistant.
There we go. Thank you. Someone, thanks,
No,
Greg.
no problem. So the link that you can click on that at your own risk. Looked like there was some dogs doing stuff.
I can't believe I
That's all right,
shaved
yeah.
my balls for
Deviant
that.
Art die like 10 years ago?
No, that's still valid. What's wrong with you?
I will be advertising on all the popular
This is
social media
signature on
platforms.
gameplay.com.
I have a Zanga. I have a live journal. I have a tripod account.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is fantastic news. What can we expect? Like, what are your campaign promises, Fernock? This is like breaking news on Theta Thursday. I'm
Hey,
glad we
Fernock,
can bring
can
it
you-
to the world first.
Can you help me bring mines back?
Yes, mines are number one on the list. I'm running on a campaign of disrespecting all other CSM candidates, CCP, the game itself, any place anybody is meeting.
So you promise to be just actively disrespectful to the other
Yes.
CSM members? Okay.
I mean,
Wait a second. Even there are CSM members on the Goon ticket?
Of course, they're
You got to be fair, Greg.
Even.
All right.
yeah. This, I mean, you're joining a club of people who on purpose play EVE Online. Why would anybody respect that?
So for just to be clear,
Make a lot of good points here.
You're
Why is
working off-
everybody? The show's ending. No more people.
No way. No, we
The
got
show
another half an hour.
cannot
Wait.
end.
We got another half an hour.
Redline's here. Yeah.
No,
Hey,
I
Red
didn't
Line,
get
what's going on,
it,
buddy?
too.
Oh, and Dom, how's it going?
buddies?
Dom and Art,
Good,
too.
good. How you doing?
Good
Good,
lord.
man.
Is this where we shitpost, but with our voices?
Yes. This
How,
is where
how
you
did
make
you
shitpost.
get here, Redline?
Whoa.
So guys, I want to make sure that you know that Dawn told me that this is going to be a very special edition of the show. Double the time for the exact
God.
same price. Like free.
With nothing, what's happening?
I might have to
That's
take
That's
my
what Dawn
top
told
off
me
for
too,
this.
Redline. That's what she said, yeah.
We
What's up?
can
I'm making
moderate.
biscuits, okay?
Are
Don't
many
lie
people
to me.
okay on Twitch still?
What happened to
We-
Greg? Why is he a giant sphere?
Greg is disappeared.
Greg's gone.
Streaming as an orc.
I'd just like to
go
point
the
out to Dawn that
bathroom
we
for a
can
minute.
moderate people here.
Oh, is that a thing strapped to a chair? Sorry, it really
It's
did
a-
to
it's a
me look
green
like you
screen
turned
thing,
into
It's
an
a
yeah.
orc.
green screen
it is.
seat
Okay.
back.
I think
I've
you
done
could
a lot
hear
of
Yeah,
that.
screw that.
I
I
thought
I
it
had
was
to go
a
get
fucking
cold
M&M.
drinks.
That's fucking pretty cool.
I
Good.
got a
Dominar,
diet
how are you?
Sprite.
I haven't heard you yet.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right.
Can I
good.
express a question?
No,
Okay.
'cause
No.
you screwed me over big time this week, so I don't like it.
Well, welcome to the internecine drama of INN. Redline has apparently screwed Dominark over.
He made me
And
cry.
they
He
both
made me
run-
cry on Tuesday.
It's because I
they,
moved the
they
show to
both
Wednesday.
run. They both run weird shows on other days at other times on other channels.
We've
But
also
yeah,
got
like-
Vernock is running for CSM doggy style.
He's got
Me
my vote
too.
already. His fucking platform is probably the best I've ever heard.
It's the most honest.
Why do you have the Pearl Abyss stock on your screen?
Oh, because it's funny.
Because it
Mifune, put the tweet up.
I would like to explain that stock market because, it's oftentimes I'm in Mumble and people start talking about this kind of stuff, and it's pretty clear that no one has any fucking clue what they're talking about. They see a line go down, they're like, ooh, something's failing, blah, 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 blah. And frankly, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about either. All I know is I kind of get the numbers. I've done balance sheets. I run a company myself, and I kind of have to fucking deal with this shit all the time. And there's actually a pretty logical reason of exactly what happened here. It's actually kind of foreseen. So basically, back in 2018, the company called BlackRock, and I think there was also
Don't they
Oh,
own
Lord,
a lot of
are
real
you
estate,
honestly
right?
about to talk about BlackRock in 2018? BlackRock in 2008.
I got my glasses on. Okay. I got
Okay,
a
well,
true
take him
spot.
back off.
Okay.
Wait,
so
Sansky
they
put his glasses on. I gotta get mine.
They
No,
injected $68 million
Take the
into
glasses
company
off.
in 2018.
Take the glasses
Take
off.
the
baby.
glasses off.
They,
All right, now I'll
invested
take you seriously.
Thank you.
$68 million
Oh, God.
or
Oh, God, I pushed the button.
167 Korean funny monies into Pearl Abyss around 2018, and that's when their stock going up. So if you look at the
Take the
line, the
goggles
stock went up
off.
about in 2018. And
You asked him to put the
basically,
glasses on.
the
The
idea
goggles
was
look amazing. I'm telling you.
profit goes
Thanks,
up, but
Dominar.
profit never went up. In fact, in the last couple of quarters, profit has been going down. This most latest quarter, which received the injection of cash of long-term equities, profit still went down. And so it's not really going down, it's just going back
Is
to
your
where it
name
was
Sankey?
pre-invested.
Sankey?
Shansky.
You're some
Yeah,
kind of
it's
fucking nerd or something, Sansky?
Sansky?
So,
Okay.
you fucking
Listen,
maths.
Sansky, before you
So
continue,
where it is
before
right
you
now,
continue, before you continue, hold on 1 second. I just want to tell you that the entire chat is not understanding anything that you're saying because they're all lost in your eyes.
Because you keep
Understand exactly what he's saying. I've watched 3 to 4 episodes of
You're
hit
not in the
Showtime
chat, bro.
TV show Billions, and I know exactly what he's talking about. I'm an expert at stocks.
All right,
Anyone who says
Sansky.
there's experts in stocks do not
Please
listen
carry
to me, ever.
Sorry.
Why is this almost like someone saying that they watched How to Get Away with Murder and now they're an expert in like, or watching like
Going to
all
prison.
of the or watching all of the Criminal Minds episodes or Dexter and being
Billions
like,
is
I'm
a
a master
documentary.
criminal.
You know what? You know what a
Billions
pro
is
move
a
is?
documentary. Events took
I have
place
a lot
in
of,
real time.
Guys, I watched all of Criminal Minds. That means I could be a criminal fucking mastermind.
You know what you should do,
Exactly.
Mifune? Watch a lot of UFC and go get in bar fights.
You know what else you
That's
should do,
not-
Mifune?
Nice
Yes,
put
Greg.
that
Tweet up on the
pretty
screen.
fun. Yeah.
Over there.
What
Put
about
the
it?
tweet up on the screen, bro.
Put the tweet up on the screen.
Oh, the tweet
In
that
the-
y'all sent me?
Yes.
The
in the
one
empty
that's like
string
really
where
badly
Greg
Go,
cropped.
Ghost, I love your shirt, man.
Oh,
I think.
I made it today. I'll make you a better one.
The shirt?
There you go.
Oh, Fabby,
The-
baby.
Did your shirt? Yeah, I've got one of those. I love it.
That's
the-
not
the
a real tweet.
The tweet is now on screen. Elon Musk is confirmed to be buying Pearl Abyss to fix EVE Online.
Bro,
Let's
that is
go.
the fakest tweet
Does
that I've
anybody have
ever
like
seen.
a cricket sound effect or something?
Yeah,
Dude.
you're just.
Well, y'all
Jesus.
asked for the fucking tweet on screen, so I don't want to hear
Man,
shit.
I don't think it's fake. It's got the little check mark.
Mifune,
right
you're
next to his
so
name.
Yeah.
funny.
He's got a blue
Look.
check mark, guys.
He's got a blue check mark. I mean, that's fucking. That means it's real.
Look at that's look,
Redline,
when I
it can't
talk
be fake. He owns Twitter now. He can make his own font.
when I talked to Hilmars or whatever his name is, he didn't say anything about that.
Hill meth.
He did say that there's going to be PlayStation 5 content coming in 2022. That
Oh, is
I
it gonna
can't say
be-
anything more about that, but
It's gonna be
PlayStation 5
it's gonna be Dust 515, guys, and it's going to get canceled right before the PS6 gets announced.
also there will be hats and keychains involved with your extra $5 a month.
No flamethrower though, huh?
I'll get a hat
Yeah,
and a
where's-
keychain.
Where's my Spaceballs the flamethrower, man? Like dead ass. Come on, Dominark. That was supposed to be my white elephant gift, man.
I'm trying to get it. No one will sell me one. Sorry. I promise it to you. I'll find one somehow. I'll make one.
Doug, look,
Red light will help.
I'm gonna help you out here, Mifune.
Who? You gonna help Mifune?
I'm gonna send you a direct message through Discord. Okay.
Okay.
Is it gonna be dick pics?
God,
No,
I
it's gonna
hope
be
it's dick
feet.
pics.
It's gonna be
I
feet
fucking hope
pics.
so.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be.
I
feet
could go
pics.
for a red line dick pic right now.
You should
Right.
broadcast your screen, Mifune.
There's not
Can we get
enough
a-
there's not
We're
enough
not-
space on your computer for a red line dick pic, bro.
That a point.
There you go. Red line decided to make it better.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Greg, can you say
Pussy.
that? Can you say that for me, Greg?
Wait,
Pearl
we
of
need to hear
Bussy.
that. Wait, now British accent.
Dirk,
Dirk.
aluminium boy.
Wait, you want me to
Control
read
this
this
tweet.
tweet?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Next, I'm buying Pearl Abyss to fix EVE Online. Hashtag Pearl-a-busy.
Oh,
Oh man, it was so
Bussy.
close.
Say it again, but say Bussy instead.
We just dropped like 4 viewers a second. I'm not kidding.
I'm sorry, you want to hear me say hashtag Pearl-a-bussy?
That a boy.
There you go.
That's exactly what we wanted. That's exactly what we needed. Thank you so very much.
Mini Wolf, now you need to put on your best sexy stage voice and read the tweet. You can do it. She gone.
Yeah, that's
What?
the
Oh,
that's the
she's just working
that's
in
the
the-
appropriate
Hold
response
on,
to someone
sorry,
saying
that
something
I'm right in the
fucking weird.
middle of pinging my Discord that I am here to advocate for the Delta Squad CSM platform.
You're only just pinging them an
I thought the
hour
show's
into
almost
the
over.
show.
Are you advocating
No.
for the Pearl of Bussy?
Oh, absolutely. Just give me one. And
nearing
the hashtag Pearl.
Bussy.
Let's see.
And
Mifune, push the cough, please.
Greg,
No.
what's a boosie?
I don't
It's
know. man.
it's a butt pussy. It's basically for It's for it's for butt sex.
Who's posting these
What?
tweets? I have an important tweet that I think someone
God
needs to
damn
show
it! The
very
fact
quickly.
that I have to explain
tweet?
We
this.
don't need to explain any more of it.
Yes, you do. I had no idea that's what it was.
Jesus
No
fucking
idea that's what
Christ.
that was. That's my new
Oh
favorite
my
word.
god, but we
I love
can't
that
talk
word.
about it on
whoa,
here. You
whoa.
can talk about it tomorrow.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a Caleb. No fucking kink shaming. Shut the fuck up.
It's not
I've
kink shaming. It's
posted the-
Yes,
what
kink
we've been
shaming.
told.
I've posted the important tweet in Theta Thursday if someone wants to bring that up on screen there.
Thank you.
Let me find it for you, Fernock.
Thank you.
There, Mifune, I'm gonna give you a white version just in case you want that.
What the fuck?
I'm saying
Fernock,
nothing
I'm not
about that
putting
one.
that on screen. I'm sorry, I'm not putting that
DM
tweet
me.
on screen.
No, I
Yeah,
mean it's
I'll put it
important
on
news. It's
screen.
about 9 years out of date, but it's important news that I think everybody should know. Because I'm being silenced, I'm just letting everybody know that as of October 3rd, 2013, Mr. Bean has converted to Islam.
He's got a new show coming out on Netflix.
Inshallah.
Man versus Bee with Mr. Bean.
Oh, that's not even. Is that?
That's a real thing.
wrong with-
It's coming out this summer. June 24th or July 24th, one of the two. Man versus Bee, starring Mr. Bean. Or Rowan Atkins, sorry.
Man versus Bean.
Bee. Man versus Bee.
Yeah, I heard what you said. I just made it better.
Have you guys?
I
seen
didn't
the new
make it up,
Jackass
so you can't
movie?
make it better for me.
I didn't
He
say I
is.
made it
He's
Well,
not.
quit
better than
fucking
you
yelling
did. I
at
just
me.
said I
Stop
made
yelling
it
at me,
better.
Redline. Stop yelling
Oh
at
my
me.
I'm not gonna
God,
yell at
you
you,
two
man.
just fucking get it over with.
We already have. We
Yeah, just
had
get
a
a
good time
fucking
in Vegas.
Just get a fucking
I-
hotel room already.
We
Go
did.
ahead.
Hey, speaking of
happens
Vegas, who's going to
in
Vegas
Vegas.
this year?
Me, I'm
I
going.
am.
I'll be there.
I am.
You're going? Yes, Redline, we're gonna go hang out.
We're gonna touch,
am
we're gonna touch each other inappropriately
unfortunately.
again.
We can go get soup.
Dominic, make sure that you bring your dick.
Oh, you know
Unfortunately,
I'll have it with
You
you.
say get soup? It's gonna be too hot
Soup.
for soup.
No, soup gang.
Oh,
Vegas.
Don's right. The soup at
Unless it's-
fucking. What's the name of that place?
To go at night when it's like 12 degrees outside, because it's in a fucking desert.
What was it called? Jerry's place? No.
anyway,
Flip Flop House. Something like that.
regrettably, I will not be attending Vegas this year, even though this year I am
Dang
officially.
it,
no!
So the thing
I
is that
I don't care, Mifune. You snub me anyway. You wouldn't talk to me when you're there, so I don't care.
Hey, look.
Mifune, do you
Dominic,
have an
we hung out the
Mifune,
whole time
you
in
get a
Madison.
thing I
I said,
need.
fuck you. I'm not talking to you,
Summer Swamp.
Dominic.
So the thing is that I wrap up school in August, and then by September I will have a brand new job at the start of a brand new career in IT services.
Why don't you just
And,
wait till November to get a job? Live at home till November. Go to Vegas, then get a job.
Because I am not working in the service industry any longer. I cannot
Just
stand.
get a job in
I can-
Vegas.
Look, I cannot stand
Just get a job
working in
in
another
Vegas, bro.
restaurant. Anybody who's anybody that has worked in a fucking restaurant can understand that if you've
Wait,
worked in the restaurant
wait.
industry
You
for
said
way
No,
too
you
long.
are probably one of the best Wendy's employees ever.
You didn't say server industry. You said service industry, Mifune. Hand jobs in the kitchen for the staff does not count.
Okay,
What?
right.
Well,
it-
That
That's
the best I got.
making
It
the
does too
special
count.
sauce is gross.
I'm gonna skip over all of that shit and just ask
Nice salty
Mifune, you
mayonnaise.
seem to have a job lined up. What are you gonna be doing?
I am going to be working as tier 2 support for Dell.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
my
dear
God, can I
Lord.
just
Is that
call
better
you
or
that?
worse
It,
than tier 1?
That's
Yeah.
worse than working for Wendy's.
Yeah, I
Look,
would agree
so-
with that statement.
It's,
So,
it's like working
as-
for Wendy's, except you don't get tipped.
Why can't you
So-
do IT for Wendy's?
So as much as
The
it
job requirements
sucks,
were probably too high, Greg.
as much as it sucks, and as much as working for Dell is a nightmare to say the least. But you know what it is? It's a foot in the goddamn door, and that's what I need.
What
No,
you
it's
don't
not.
need is a foot in your ass, though. So don't get that.
No, it's a foot backwards. It's a step backwards. It's like, wow, you worked at service desk. Wow, so you can use the phone. It's so qualified.
There's
Just
lots
make
of
sure-
jobs in
you should
Vegas.
remember
Why
your
don't
ass-
you
Well,
just
I'm
stay
also-
there?
Well, the typical theater kid thing is to be a server or whatever, work in the service industry, restaurant industry while you are being a struggling actor. So
Yeah, I mean,
that's the plan.
I did a workshop with one of well, two actually. It was two of the ensemble members of the original Mean Girls Broadway cast, and I did a workshop with both of them. And I straight up asked them, and I was like, when you guys first moved to like New York and you were looking for work, like what'd you do in the meantime to like pay for rent or whatever? And both were servers at a bar. Like it is a thing, especially within the theater industry, to get working at a bar or at a restaurant or anything else while looking for acting jobs.
I got lucky because while I was doing that, I did not have to work in restaurants because I was able to score makeup artist gigs, but then also I was able to be a year-round haunted house horror attraction actor.
I've always wanted to. Yeah, I've always wanted to go into one of the Halloween festivals and work as an actor.
That was off most of the time a lot of fun.
Scaring the shit.
Plus working for zombie laser tag.
Did they hire you because they knew we didn't have to spend any money on makeup?
They hired me because there was we had a Rocky Horror Picture Show shadowcast in NYC pipeline to work at Times Scare because one of us got in and then just brought the rest of the Rocky Horror kids in.
Wait, what Times Scare? That was zombie.
Yeah, that's what
paintball?
it's called.
That's
that was not
called.
zombie paintball. No, not paintball. Laser tag. That is Indoor Extreme Sports in Long Island City. That is still running. They also have escape rooms, and Times Scare has shut down for several years now. It was one of those, honestly, probably a money laundering.
I've had an escape room way before they became popular.
Escape room seemed like the perfect money laundering scheme. You don't have to produce anything.
Oh yeah,
just
absolutely.
These four people were in a room for an hour and then left and took nothing with them, and we sold them nothing.
If you want to launder money, just open up a mattress firm. I mean, like, mattress firms literally
expensive
are
furniture, mattresses.
Buy
it's money laundering.
Washing machine and a dryer.
Comedy. Well, it was a comedy club. It was comedy club. It was also Show World. Well, Big Show World, which was like when Coomers would go to like the little booths where they could watch exotic dancers or whatever. In
strip clubs.
In a place.
Oh, were they the ones where the little
it's like little
things
booths.
came up?
Yeah,
they're not strip clubs. They're
the glory hole.
Oh, they're jack-off booths.
They're
jack-off booths. Yeah.
So it was that for a long time.
How long did you work in a jack-off booth?
It was real. It was real interesting because there was still a small Show World right next door. So you could always tell who was going to Show World and who was going to us.
You know what it smells like.
What does
The best part about it, though, was that the ceiling was covered in clowns. Like, there were these clowns that was covered in clowns. Like, it was
were they
like we wanted to steal the clown. They were legit like circus clown like statues that like were just on the ceiling, and we wanted them for the haunt like so bad, and they wouldn't let us have the clowns. And it was
tragic.
That was tragic.
Honestly, you wouldn't have wanted the clowns.
They were on the ceiling. No one was coming that.
I
don't know.
I beg to differ.
I beg to differ too. I guarantee those have been hit.
All right. Well, I need to go.
Don,
where are you going, Don?
We're
just getting fucking started. We're not even halfway done yet.
I have to eat food. All right, and I was waiting until after the show.
What are you having,
Don? We're ruining Don's appetite.
Chicken and
by talking
potatoes.
about dudes throwing lotion on the top ceiling.
Here, I'll tell you what. You go eat dinner. We'll keep running the show. It'll be fine.
Nope. Mifune, let's roll this down. You guys can go talk in Theta.
Not to our live audience of 54 people.
I
can't go talk in
We're
Theta.
past time. Mifune's got to go.
We are past time. I have worked in the morning.
East Central.
Howard.
Hey, you know what? We could go
You can go right
to
over to New Eden. You can go over to. You can go to Rampage, or you can go to New Eden, and go chit chat over there as much as your heart desires.
Should do.
But we do have to go. I appreciate
You
you all
want to go
coming.
live, Dominic?
Fuck yeah, I'll go live.
I want an agenda next
All
time.
right, I'll give you a code.
I'm not doing it. You have to do it.
An agenda.
Oh, I have to do it.
I'll be passing out soon. So.
All right. Well, we have. I think we have too many people for final thoughts. So I appreciate
No.
everybody.
What?
coming.
No,
everybody
Don,
has.
final
Come
thoughts,
on.
Don.
Nope.
Done.
It's not our fault you're hangry, Don. We
You
can't
go
end the
first.
show
You go
without final
first, Don.
thoughts.
Then we'll go after you.
Yeah. Well, I thank everybody for coming, and we are going to end our show.
Redline?
What?
Final
thoughts?
I don't have any final thoughts. I barely have beginning thoughts.
Wow,
What?
come on, man. Cheer up a little bit, Redline. What's the matter, man?
Furnock has final thoughts.
Vote for me. I will disrespect everybody, everything, and likely will not pass the initial
Hell yeah.
CCP muster because I was banned for 13 years. But vote
Hell
for me
yeah.
anyway.
Or you can actually vote for me. I might win.
Are you actually going to run, Redline?
I am, yeah.
Redline, do you have the
Absolutely.
best interests of the average goon at heart?
No.
I have the best interest of the average player at heart because my entire platform is fuck CCP. If you don't fix this, I'm gonna ruin everything you plan for the
Like
next
Zenuria did
year.
We're
couple days
getting
ago
Word.
on
we're
Reddit.
getting an ad, so we're gonna have to do final thoughts
Hey.
again.
Are we getting an ad?
Oh, somebody just tried to join or some shit. It's still live for me. No ad. We're good. Dominic, final thoughts?
I would like to thank Dawn for being here and loving me, and I love her. Thank you very much for letting the show go a little bit longer. If you want more of this crazy shit, come Friday night to Open Comms. It would be fun.
That's still on?
Yeah. 8 o'clock Central Time, which would be 1 o'clock 0100 Eve time. Open Comms.
I'm there too.
Open Comms. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Sanshki, final thoughts?
Except for tomorrow. I won't be there tomorrow.
Shake Zula, the Micrula, Old School. You want a trip? I'll bring it to you. And we need an agenda next time. That's the big one.
We need to not have 8 people in here at the same time.
What? That's what makes it
How
fun,
can
Don.
you count, Don? There's 9 currently.
Whatever. Anyways, anyone else?
I just wanted to say
Yeah.
thanks for having me. This was a great Theta Thursday.
you
I
for
really love the
coming.
camaraderie of Goon Swarm et al. And love you. Love you all. Especially Greg.
Why do y'all have green screens but not chroma keys?
Because
I don't know, man. I
have
don't
the
fucking make
I
the
don't
show.
have the chroma keys
Also
on
heard
right
camaraderie.
now. That's why. Anyway,
I only put the green screen down to hide all the guns behind it.
Hang on, don't forget that that coming up in the next few weeks we'll be doing the first annual Theta Thursday talent show extravaganza.
You liar.
No, seriously, this time.
That's the
So-
second one, right? You
I'll
did
no,
one
it's
last
the
year,
first
didn't you?
one.
I'll bring
No,
a
we
guitar in
haven't
my
done it yet.
voice.
I've got
Yeah,
my mouth
Hold
and
up.
everything ready to go.
You didn't do one last year?
No, we got preempted by your fucking war that you waged against this red line.
I didn't wage
Don't
a
blame
war
it on
against-
his
Shut up.
war. It was COVID, okay? We could not
I
do the
didn't-
talent show because of social distancing requirements. It was COVID.
Greg, I will put my whole foot in my mouth. That is a party trick that I
Do it
always
right
pull off.
now.
Nobody wants to see it, but they always
I
look.
want
do.
to.
I
Do
do.
it right now.
Zenuria might want to see that.
Wolf
Mifune,
does.
take
Greg-
us
Greg
out.
definitely
Anyway.
wants to see it.
thank
You
you
won't
guys for
do it,
coming tonight.
Sansky.
Thank you guys for
fucking
coming.
do it.
Thank you guys for coming tonight.
No, you won't, coward.
Thanks,
Have a good
man.
I
night.
appreciate everybody.
Thanks,
Have a good night,
guys.
everybody.
Thank
Free
you.
wave, Wolf.
We just got 8 more people, as you said that too, Terry.
There you